She's Telling You. Book 2. Advanced Pattern Recognition for Men Who Want Clarity. Introduction. You already know she's telling you something. You hear it now when she says, "Body count doesn't matter. I'm strong and independent. He's just a friend. That's just your opinion." After Book 1, those sentences don't sound neutral anymore. They sound loaded. Book 1 taught you how to listen. This book is what happens after you hear the truth. And here's the warning up front. This book will not comfort you. It will not validate your coping strategies. It will not protect your ego. It's going to cut. Because once you can hear the self-reports, the next question becomes unavoidable. Why is this happening everywhere? And why does it keep costing you? That's what this book answers. Not gently, not politely, and not in a way you can unread. What this book is going to do to you. This isn't a continuation. It's an escalation. Book 1 showed you patterns. Book 2 removes your excuses. You're about to see why the resistance you feel isn't personal, but is intentional. Why trying to be understanding keeps backfiring. Why negotiating standards always ends with you losing them. Why attraction collapses the moment you center her above your structure. And here's the part that's going to sting. You're going to recognize moments where you knew something was wrong and talked yourself out of acting on it. Not because you were weak, because you were trained not to trust your judgment. That training ends here. This is not theory. This is dissection. This book does not deal in optimism. It deals in mechanics. It breaks down how cultural conditioning rewired dating dynamics. How accountability was replaced with performance. How leadership became framed as control. How male passivity was sold as virtue. You're not going to be told to communicate better. You're not going to be told to open up more. You're not going to be told to meet her halfway. Those prescriptions are part of the problem. What you're getting instead are frameworks, not opinions. Ways to see situations clearly when emotions are being weaponized. Ways to decide without arguing. Ways to screen without explaining yourself. Ways to move forward without asking permission. This is not about getting women to behave differently. It's about you behaving differently once you see the rules clearly. A real warning, not marketing. At some point in this book, something will land hard. It might be a sentence. It might be a scenario. It might be a realization about a relationship you stayed in too long. You're going to feel anger, not at women, at yourself. For the time you spent explaining standards instead of enforcing them. Confusing attraction with compatibility. Letting discomfort override judgment. Calling hesitation patience. Calling fear fairness. That anger is not a flaw. It's the sound of denial breaking. Don't numb it. Don't rationalize it. Use it. Because once this book finishes cutting away illusions, there's nothing left to hide behind. Who should not read this? If you're looking for validation, comfort, dating tricks, ways to win arguments, a villain to blame, stop here. This book will make you uncomfortable because it removes the safety net of confusion, and some men would rather stay confused than responsible. What happens if you keep going? By the time you finish this book, you won't be guessing anymore. You won't be asking, am I being insecure? Am I overthinking? Am I being unfair? You'll know when something doesn't align. You'll know when a test is happening. You'll know when attraction is being traded for control. You'll know when to walk, without drama, without speeches, without regret. And that's where this gets dangerous. Because clarity creates obligation. Once you see the patterns clearly, you don't get to unknow them. Once you understand the dynamics, you don't get to keep playing dumb. Once you recognize the structure, you either build or you shrink. This book ends by forcing a choice. The next book teaches you how men who refuse to shrink build culture instead. But first, you're going to lose some illusions. You're going to lose some habits. You might lose some people. Good. Those were the cost of entry anyway. Book 1 taught you to listen. This book teaches you to decide. Read slowly. Don't defend yourself. And don't lie to yourself. Let's begin.